if you or a loved one have issues with your stomach, such as ulcers or recurring acid reflux, maybe some bloating or gas or something like that, or maybe even you have some unexplained aches and pains in the shoulders and the neck that's recurring, here's something to keep in mind that might be overlooked by you and or your practitioner, your doctor. Unresolved emotions such as worry, helpless, hopeless, worthless, low self-esteem, emotions like that, if those are unresolved in the body, those can actually contribute and or cause symptoms related to the stomach. So this is based in Chinese medicine. This is something that I specialize in my work with clients all across the world. I'm a licensed clinical counselor with a holistic approach. I've studied a lot on the mind-body connection, including Chinese medicine. And I found this to be so fascinating because when I help clients heal those emotions on a physiological level and a subconscious level, their physical symptoms start to reverse as well. So I'm going to read to you, I'm just going to peek at one of my slides here and just talk a little bit about some of the things that come up. So let me talk about the stomach specifically and the meridians, the correlating meridians. So what are meridians? Meridians are lines of energy. It's a channel, like a river of energy. And the stomach has a meridian channel on both the left and the right side of the body. Now, all of our vital organs and glands have two meridians, one on the left and one on the right side of the body. And each of those meridian channels regenerates every 2 hours on the 24-hour cycle. So when does the stomach meridian regenerate? Between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. And so oftentimes, sometimes people might even experience increased symptoms between those hours. Maybe they experience more prevalence of those difficult emotions or more prevalence of the physical symptoms. And so sometimes there's a link there between when those meridian channels are regenerating. Now, again, those channels carry your life force energy. When they get clogged up with those unresolved emotions, it can make those channels, those rivers of energy stagnant. And then that contributes to the physical symptoms and sometimes even causes the physical symptoms. I've seen many examples of that in working with people on things from their past, especially, trauma from their past. When the issues are in the tissues. And so when those things begin to get healed, they get out of the system, they exit the meridian channels so that now there's free flowing energy. It's like when you think about a river, an actual river with all of this flowing, rushing water versus a river that's just really slow and stagnant because there's so much junk in it. We need to get the junk out of our system. We need to heal our emotions. But a lot of times people are like, well, I don't know how to heal my emotions. How do I heal those emotions? I've talked about them, but I still get, I still feel triggered a lot. And the reason for that is because emotions are physiological. And talking about them doesn't necessarily change the physiology of the emotions. So we have to use different techniques and tools that get to the subconscious and work with the body to get the issues out of the tissues. So one of the things that is really helpful that I share with all my clients is my number one stress tool. It's called the Pulse Points Stress Tool. And you can find that in my bio or in the description. And that will walk you through how to, number one, identify your emotions, and then give you a practical step-by-step way in which you can actually get that emotion out of your body. Now, the clients that I work with all across the world, like I said, it is amazing how when we're focused on healing the emotions, their physical symptoms start to reduce and sometimes even completely reverse and heal as a result of healing those underlying emotions. So anyway, it's very fascinating. So that's one thing, that's one way that you can begin to heal on your own. And it's helpful for people of all ages. I've even taught this tool to children as well. So if you have any kiddos in your life, you can teach this tool to them as well. So check that out. And I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions or comments about any specific emotions or physical symptoms that you're experiencing and you want a little more insight on that, check out all my other videos in this series on Chinese medicine and the mind-body connection, or leave your comments below, and I'm happy to do more videos. I hope that's helpful.